Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about adding some glitter and pizzazz to a regular layout. I will be working in Pixlr, which is pixlr.com editor. It's a photo editing software program that you don't have to load onto your computer. So if you are brand new and considering wanting to get into digital scrapbooking, but you don't want to spend the money on Photoshop or even Photoshop Elements until you know that this is what you want to do, this is a great option. It's completely free and you don't load anything onto your computer. I mean, your kits and stuff you do, but the software itself it's on a website and it's great. I highly recommend it if you are brand new and wanting to experiment. So I'm going to be working on this page today in that program so you can kind of get a feel for what it does, and it's a great program to recommend if you have friends who are interested in doing it but don't want to spend the money on a program yet. Okay, so here I have a Thanksgiving. Oh, that was yesterday that I did a Thanksgiving layout. Today I'm using a Valentine's kit from last year, and this little free kit is available in my resource library, as well as the little gold elements that we're going to be working with today. So I'm just going to liven this up a little bit using some gold pieces. So to do that, we're going to add in, and this is a little different than Photoshop and Photoshop Elements. So if you use Photoshop Elements, just know that some of the steps I'm doing are a bit different. But in Pixlr, you actually go to Layer and Open Image as Layer so that it will open up onto the document. And we're going to click and go to Gold Hearts. And I'm going to start off adding this little banner piece. Now it's pasted it underneath here, so I'm just going to drag it down. Now I want to make it a little bit smaller, so I'm going to go to Edit, Free Transform. I'm going to hold the Shift key and just go in a little bit to about the size that I want. And then I can click anywhere and it gives me the option to apply the changes. Okay, now I can slide this up. Now I'm going to add a drop shadow to it, and in Pixlr the drop shadow layer styles is right here, and it's way wonky. You would never want to actually use their drop shadow, so if you double click right there you can change the settings. I like to change this to about 60. The distance I like to do closer to about, for an element that's close to the paper, I would do 2. And size, I would do, about 3. And then I always change this to -25 because that's what I've done on all the other pieces here. So just so that the angle is consistent. And then I click OK. So there, that looks a lot better as a shadow. Now I'm going to go up to the top layer and go Image, or Layer, Open Images Layer, and this time I'm going to grab the heart, and it puts it there, but I want to transform it, make it smaller, and turn it. And if I hover close, it will give me the little turn thing. And apply, and then I'm going to slide this right over here. And again, I'm also going to add the drop shadow. Move this so we can see it. 60. Distance, maybe we'll try a 3, 2, 25. Okay. So they're just in those 2 little pieces. What's fun with these gold pieces is you really can add them to any sort of layout. So we can look and see what other pieces we might want that might work. Maybe we could do the arrow, and we'll do the Edit, Free Transform. Okay, and apply. And we'll put this kind of right here. And quickly do the drop shadow. Unfortunately, with this program, it's not quite as user-friendly as Photoshop, wherein you can't really save and reuse the layer styles. You kind of have to manually do each one. But for free, it's better than nothing. And then I'm going to add a little tag with this. So I'm going to go back to my mini kit. Okay, and I want to make that a little smaller as well. And turn it just a little. And then add the drop shadow. And put it up here by our arrow. Okay, so there we go. We've got just some little pieces of gold that we added and just kind of help glitter it up just a little bit. So thank you for joining me, and yeah, if there are any videos or tutorials that you would like me to do to add to my channel, please send me an email at ramsfam@gmail.com, and I will see what I can do about that. Thank you, and we'll see you later.